Okay, so there's a roller, and there is our top point, which we've got that slot there. So we're just going to hang this into here. Okay, so the idea is we want to get him a bit straighter. Feel it's there. There we go. Right, so it's now slotted in there. And on the other side, we've got that grommet there. I'll just spin that around so that'll then lock it in from there. Alright, now that just gently slide the door into the... Okay, so now we've got the door in there, and then the second one. Once again, just line him up. There, like that. So now you can see that door is how well it slides. Now we also, once we've got that on, we should be able to clip that over so it doesn't come back out again. Alright, so what we've got is the door, this nut's down a little bit lower, so it's not allowing that to clip in. So we'll get the spanner and then we'll adjust him up from there. Oh, there we go, I think it just, right there it goes. So that's now in place. Now this one was already pre-hung and pre-adjusted. So you can see here that the line's nice and even. But if the door was running out, and we'll get it on the next door, if the door was running out, all we then do is just adjust the screw there up and down, and that will then make the door adjust up and down like that. And it's as simple as that. Okay, so now that we've got that on, we need to install this timber here. So this timber goes on, goes the other way. This timber will go on here like that, and then that just basically makes it neat and tidy so the door, you don't see a gap through the door. So we'll screw that on there now. I just want that just flush under there. And there you can see, that just makes that nice and neat and tidy. So if ever your door needs to have adjustment, which can happen 12, 18 months, 2 years, sometimes never, but occasionally they do need adjustment. I just had to adjust one at home recently. You just unscrew this off here, get the spanner and just adjust it which way it needs to go, which will get it back in line again. To then line it back up so it's nice and straight with that. Once you've got that done, lock him off and then just screw your timber back on. So I'll run through when I do this one here, because I know this one's out of adjustment. We'll adjust, show you how I'll put the door on and then adjust it. Okay, so we've got him. The clip, we need to make sure it's open up, and that will allow the bolt to slip into that slot. Leave it roll down. Okay, you can see the roller here. We're going to line him up, lift the back of the door up, and with your finger slip that into there. It can be a little bit tricky. Make sure it's open. Yep, so we've got the slot there. We want to line this up with a slot. Okay, slide him into there. Now we'll pull this door back and line him up. There we go. So it goes in there like that, and then this clips over. By clipping it over, it will lock that into place. There we go. So that now is holding that bolt and hanger point into the door. It's all adjusted there. And done. So once we've got that adjusted, slip our plastic bit back in. That stops the roller from coming out and locks all that into position. That's all locked into position there. That's all straight. And now we'll just finish off and put our timbers, screw our timbers on. Okay, this one's been preset. So what I often do if you've got it pre-drilled is just have it so your screws just, the head of the screws just sticking out a little bit, and helps you line a little bit of head out there. This helps you line up into the existing screw hole. That way you're not trying to, well, one, you're going to make sure you get straight back in the same hole again because it lines up. You can see there. Alright, so what we'll do, it acts as a guide. You'll feel it slot in. There we go, it's slotted into the position. And screwing in. Same here again because it's already. So we're just going straight back in the old screw holes. So when we set, these are our little door guide to stop the door from swinging like this, just keeps it in line. So we've already pre-drilled, pre-set them on the door jamb when the door's installed. So now we'll just screw them straight back in the existing holes. We'll just come down here. Now we've taken the bulk of the movement out of that door. Door sliding guide, S68-4000 in a child-proof plastic package. Normally come with their own screws. And then once we've got them on there, we'll then just to lift them up and adjust them as required. So we've got still want a little bit of movement there to allow it to slide easily, so it doesn't grab the door. But you can hear that's just touching a little bit more than what we'd like, so we'll just release him off a touch. It's running roughly centre, so we'll just pick the side where it's not quite fully straight. Happy with that. So it's still got a little bit of movement in there, you still want that little bit of movement. But there you go. So that's as easy it is to one, install the top sections, put the door back on. But if you do need to adjust it, just a slight adjustment with the spanner, and that will get your doors straight.